Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter, with one last video before I go on vacation. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to bring artistically. I'm going to show you what I'm going to bring to make art with on vacation. So this is a old case-it binder. It was my son's. One of the D-ring parts broke, and they replaced it for him because it happened before the school year was over. It happened a few months ago, and so I thought I'd keep this just in case I thought of a way to repurpose it, and I did. So in this top pocket, I have a couple water brushes, a couple pencils, a waterproof black marker for pen and ink, or pen rather, and also my Elegant Writer, which is a really cool water-based pen that does really cool stuff when you get it wet, so I'm going to use that with some watercolors. I have a corkscrew bottle opener because, hey, it's vacation, and an eraser. So that's all going to go back here, and I have this right here in this easy grab pocket because I'm sure the kids might even want to get like the pens and pencils out of there. Alright, so this zipper is all the way around. It's pretty thick. This is, I believe it's the 2-inch binder. Maybe it's a 3-inch. I'm not sure, really, honestly, to tell you. But this is what it looks like inside, and you can see where the half of one of those things broke off, so I just ripped the other half off so I'd have this kind of space open in there. And over here you've got this pocket that has all these little dividers. Now these go on sale. Actually, these are cheaper at Walmart than they were at Amazon. They were like 20 bucks at Walmart. I paid like 25, I think, on Amazon, but at least I had the receipt so they would replace it when the thing broke, so that was a good thing about it. I mean, I know I would have lost that Walmart receipt. But so I've got 6 slots here, and what I did was I took 6 full-size sheets of watercolor paper, full-size sheets of watercolor paper. I'm just too excited to talk, right? What's my excuse the rest of the time? I don't know. So I tore these down into 8s. So these are about 7 by 11, I would say, and that gives me 8 sheets of each of these papers. So 8 times 6, that's how many papers I have. It's too late to do math. It's really, I'm leaving in the morning, so I'm just final packing up here. And then I've got a piece of foam core cut to 8 by 11, just to kind of put the papers against, to tape the papers on to paint on or draw on if I feel like I need a little stability, and also to cut against if I feel like I want to cut something out. I've got that option. I'm bringing a few mixed media things, really. I'm bringing this set of 10 stencils, which I fully intend to Mod Podge with a jelly plate to give it a nice protective coating, but I haven't done that yet. But I'm throwing caution to the wind and bringing it anyway because I like to live dangerously, and I think all these cool little patterns here will just be super cool in some of the artwork that I plan on creating. And an inflatable water bucket, so I can blow it up and fill it with water and then like squish out the water and fit it back in here again. In this pocket here I have watercolor pencils, and I have about, I don't know, I have the Albright drawer ones that I got, that steal of a deal, plus those few random Caran d'Ache ones that I picked up just to test them out, and they're all right here. And I've got a pencil sharpener as well with a little catcher so I don't, you know, leave pencil crumbs all over the camp which we are renting. My daughter Lila asked me, can we bring acrylic paints? And I said, no, this isn't our camp, we're just renting. We don't want to do any permanent damage anywhere watercolor can wipe up. And so that's what I have in there. And then moving over to the other side, because I feel like I might want to do some mixed media stuff, I'm bringing some washi tape. I'm just grabbing some kind of patterns I haven't really used much of that are kind of neutral that I could use. Yes, orange is neutral in my world, so is turquoise apparently. But just so I could kind of like tape things to other things and just, yeah, I don't know, play with stuff I don't get a chance to use that much. And then this, I wanted something to take up this space here, and I remembered this, these are those pouches you get at the dentist when they, you know, you get your little floss and your toothbrush and stuff. They come in these little pouches, and I wanted something that I could put some things and keep them right here so they won't fall out. And I have a little notebook, a toothbrush for spattering watercolor through my stencils, and a craft knife because I couldn't find an X-Acto knife with a cap on it in my stash, a couple glue sticks which are probably good for nothing but they're better than nothing, double-sided adhesive, and my scissors. And here I took my super duper thick 110-pound cardstock, a few sheets of that, and cut that in half. I could make some little cards. I might just use it for making backgrounds. I don't know. I just wanted to have something that I'm not going to worry too much about. And look, I didn't want to poke holes in them and lose any space, so I took binder rings and put that on the binders. And look, maybe that's why they call them binder rings. I don't know. Any thoughts? And in here, I got my my flattest watercolor palette. right here, I've got credit card scrapers, a little hunk of wax for resist. I've got a few like 3 watercolor brushes, and this is really going to serve me well. I've got plenty of colors, and I'm not going to use up any of those. I mean, I got a few that are low, but seriously, watercolor lasts a long time. I'm only leaving for a week, and I'm actually not that far away if I need to dash home and get more paint, which I don't think that's going to happen because, seriously, I've never had a chance to use more than I've brought ever, so I think I'll be fine. And then this was great. I wish they still made these, but they don't. I don't know why. I got this for $11.95, probably about, it was before I had kids, so I know it was over 13 years ago, at this little art shop in Orono, Maine, and they're half stick Caran d'Ache crayons. So it's like, I don't know why they don't do that anymore. This is so useful. There's room for one of those little kid-sized brushes there. I might very well let the kids use these. They have their own little art kits they're bringing, but you know, that was like what Mom has, and if I'm sitting out by the lake and they want to create, and they can just use mine rather than run up to the camp and get theirs. So there you have it. That is what I am bringing on vacation. Probably by the time this video airs, I'll be probably getting ready to come home. I don't know. but then I'll share the things that I make when I return from vacation. It's been a long year. I've been looking forward to this vacation, and I hope you're enjoying the programming that I've pre-recorded for you on my channel. So then the washi tape is, you just got to kind of futz with it a little bit to get it to everything to lay in there so it will zipper up. But this sucker really accommodates a lot, and I really can't say enough about these case-it binders. I buy a new one for each of my kids every year. Now they're in middle school, and the first time I ever had a problem was this year with my son's one snapping. But I sent him an email, I sent him a screenshot of my Amazon receipt, and they replaced it, no questions asked. I was so impressed, and I'm not, you know, sponsored by them or anything. I like to highlight companies that do the right thing, and they certainly did. So there's my travel art kit. If you have any questions, leave them below. I won't get back to you until I get back from vacation, but I'm sure I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have, providing that I don't have like 10,000 comments when I get home. If I do, wow, I would just be like so overwhelmed and heartened by that. That would be so lovely. But anyway, I hope you're all having a great summer. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you like this video, share it with anybody you know that is looking to make an art kit. I think it's a great solution, especially with all those used up binders at the end of the year that, you know, may be headed for the trash, as long as they're not too stinky. Hey, well, you know how kids, they spill yogurt on everything and get stinky, but I guess I'm getting a little punchy because it's late and I'm tired. So I'm going to say goodnight and have a great night. And thanks for watching, and as always, happy crafting.